41. A state agency offers wild horses for adoption. Requires a potential owner reserve 400 square feet of land per horse in a corral. So one horse would need 400 square feet. Two horses would need 800 square feet. And in general, if you had H horses, you need an expression for how much total area they need, and that would be 400 times H. 400 square feet times however many horses you have. A farmer has a rectangular corral whose length is 80 feet and whose width is 82 feet. So if we imagine this corral, not drawn to scale, but it's 80 by 82. Write and solve an inequality to find the possible number of horses that the corral can hold. If this is 80 by 82, the area, 80 times 82 would be 6,400 plus 160. We're looking at 6,560 square feet. So this is how much area we have. That needs to be greater than or equal to how much area the horses actually need, which we found up above, 400 times H. So if we solve, we divide by 400 on both sides, and we find out that the number of horses we can get, if we take 6560 divided by 400, we get 16.4 is greater than or equal to H, or another way to think about that, if you flip things around, the number of horses has to be less than or equal to 16.4. Well, you're not going to have 0.4 of a horse. So for part A, we would say the farmer could have less than or equal to 16 horses, or you could say up to 16 horses. Part B, if the farmer increases the length and the width of the corral by 20 feet each, will the corral be able to hold only one more horse? Explain your answer without calculating the new area of the corral. Okay, well, imagine we just had 20 by 20. If we added a 20 by 20 section, 20 times 20, that's 400. That would amount to one horse. Except when we look at our corral that this farmer has, if he adds 20 on, let's just say right there, he's adding 20 on to not another side of 20, but an entire side of 80. So without calculating the whole area of this new corral, by adding 20 to one side, 20 even times this 80 that we already know this side is, that's an additional 1,600 square feet, which is much more than the 400 needed for just one horse. So will the corral be able to only hold one more horse? Nope. It's going to be able to hold a lot more. Part C, the farmer decides to increase the length and the width of the corral by 15 feet each. Okay, so maybe 20 feet was too much. Find the possible number of horses that the corral can hold. So 82 plus 15 makes 97. 80 plus 15 makes 95. So the area of the new corral, 97 times 95, is 9,215 square feet. If we divide that by the 400 square feet needed per horse, we get 23.0375. You're not going to have a fraction of a horse, so we could have less than or equal to 23 horses, up to 23 horses.